How's everyone today? So, before we get into the update and everything we've been doing on, first I want to give a shout out to everyone who did the sit up challenge over the past week. Saw some really good numbers, saw some really good videos as well, some funny ones. One person who got me the record late, but I wanted to make mention of, was Olaf. He actually did, I don't know what level setup he was doing, but he got 80 in one shot, 180 on his best day, and did 315 total sit ups for the week. So, and a couple other people did some really nice ones as well. Luke, Anthony, Avery also had some really good numbers as well, even though they weren't winners. Same as Tyler. Of course, he tied with his brother Zach for most in a given day at level 3, I believe it was. So, what we're coming up with now is I got a few points to get through. First off, past week, the videos have been working well. I know it's a few extra steps, but doing YouTube has been given really good quality so that I can see a lot of the techniques. You guys are doing great camera angles, so we need to keep that up, keep on it. Every week, again, you can do multiple entries. Some of you are really going after. I'm getting like, I've gotten 10, 15 entries from some people already, and that's awesome. So yeah, keep them coming, and hopefully the critiques are making sense. I'll also try to be doing some videos for you in a couple places, like maybe not just writing out the critiques, but maybe doing some videos as well. My internet seems to be working a little better this week since we got it tweaked. So we've been doing a lot of experimenting over the last week. We did the live stream Friday, but over the weekend, I actually worked with senpais Davis and Williamson, and also Kira, and we are all on trying to do a live stream through Zoom. And it looks like we're going to be able to actually do a class, and I'll get into more of that in a second. So the first thing is we've been talking about. I've been getting some questions from parents as far as payments. I know people are a little concerned because some people have been, put on hold. They're not working right now. Um, and that, everyone's just kind of, this is challenging times for everybody. So to play my part, how I'm going to do this is I've been thinking about it a lot and talking with people. And given the fact that because CAC's closed down and I've talked with my landlord in Hamilton, and a lot of my expenses are down, I will not be charging for any classes until we reopen doors at a physical location. Um, I feel that we're all in this together, and I need to play my part too to make things, easier on people. And it's not a huge deal. Main thing is people staying active. I know I can already hear a few people arguing for me or with me on this thing. So again, this is my way of contributing. Um, if you really feel bad and want, that you want to toss $10 my way, fine. But again, it's not necessary. Um, so yeah, we're just going to support each other and help each other out. If you feel you want to do something to help me out or the school out, post a review on the Facebook page, a recommendation, do some, Google as far as on the Sherrill or Hamilton location, but it's not necessary. All right, that's not why I'm doing this. So if that's entirely up to you, but main thing is I just want people being active, being training, and if I can help with that, then yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. So don't worry about payments until we get back to normal. So moving on. First thing we're going to try to do this week is I'm building a Facebook group so that way parents, students can interact. I know certain kids have social media restrictions, so it kind of be through parents, but that we have the main hub on the Facebook page, but the group would be so we can kind of chat amongst each other. I know Senpai Davis has some little like karate games like Karate Bingo and a couple other fun things uh, for people to experiment with, just to keep talking, so we all stick together through this entire thing, keep chat and keep working together. Um, Next thing is the live streaming. So it works well enough that we can definitely do one on one. I don't want this to replace the YouTube videos because the live streaming, while it's pretty good, there's not too much lag. The quality isn't as good in the video context, so I can't really see all the little things like thumbs and foot positions as well as I'd like to. But the one on one would give us a chance to do some interaction. So, starting effective immediately, you can reach out to me via email or messaging, and we could start scheduling in times for one on one. We're also going to try our first live stream class this Friday. So I'm going to run Mighty Monkeys from 5:30 to 6, and then the regular karate from 6 to 6:30, and we will see how this works. So I want everyone in full uniform with belts on, and we'll give it a shot. It could be total chaos, but hopefully, at the very least, it'll give everyone a good laugh. But hopefully it'll work well, and we can keep going. I know some people have reached out to me and want to start lessons. So this is for newcomers and existing students as well. So if you got friends that are bored because they don't have sports, tell them to jump on with you. Have fun with it. I'll have more details about that as we go along. But again, does not replace the solo videos. That is still mandatory. The class is just a bonus, and I'd love to see everyone there working. Next, for the weekly challenges, we're actually going to do my third challenge, week 3, needs a little bit of prep time, so I'm going to announce both here. So this week is push-ups. All right, obviously, since setups goes in hand with the lesson video we placed up last week. This week, though, I'm going to compete with you guys. I'm not going to do a ton of push-ups. I'm going to do hanging inverted rows so I can work my shoulders and back and keep them in alignment. But same thing, same details. Challenge 3 is actually going to be up to you guys, because what it's going to be is this week you're going to develop your own workout and submit it for approval, and the winning workout is what will be next week's challenge. So you guys come up with your own challenging workout, and then next week that's what we'll do. The winner's workout gets to go in place. It can be fun, it can be grueling. I leave it up to you, and then I'll decide on the winner. All right? And I may post the other ones just for fun as well, for people if they're getting bored. I'll have the lesson up later today, the weekly lesson. I really was happy with the punches that I saw last week. Thing to keep in mind, everybody, is, just because we did 1 week of punches doesn't mean it stops. All right, keep going on the punches until you can do it without thinking about it. So take things slow. Keep making them. If you're still making mistakes with them, keep working at it. Don't just be like, well, punches aren't here to week this. I don't have to worry about it. Keep drilling them. Finally, is by popular request, we are going to do an online tournament. I'm working this week on how we're going to structure it. I've talked to Sensei Penny about getting it organized. Unfortunately, we can't do any medals or trophies, but we can still rank it up. He's talking about to some of the black belts that aren't active anymore, but we could do it. Like Ethan's agreed to do some of the judging. And if I can make this really smoothly, I might actually reach out to a handful of schools so we could actually do a full online tournament for everybody. So, yeah, those are the quick updates. If you guys have any questions, as always, reach out to me. This is going to get a little more challenging before it gets better, but it will get better. And we're going to stick together. And before we know it, we'll be back in the dojos and training again. So, yeah. If there's anything you need in the meantime, let me know, and keep at it, guys. You've been doing great. Stay strong and get to work.